I recently noticed an unusual subliminal message in a commercial for a liquor called Drambuie. So it doesn't take an Illuminati Freemason conspiracy theorist to see the obvious messages going on in this commercial right here. This isn't even the one I'm talking about. This is from an older series of commercials that Drambuie used to run. And as you can see, they have the black and white, the duality. It's a mock-up of the checkerboard floor from the Masons. And here's another one. I've done other videos on this subject in the past as far as the connection between liquor companies, alcohol companies, and the Illuminati, or a lot of the Illuminati symbols you'll see, even associated with Masonry. You can see that oftentimes we're given these occult symbols and this occult language, even in these commercials for liquor. And this right here is a shot from the commercial in question that I'm talking about. Many of you have probably seen this one by now. So let's play a game. I'm going to go ahead and play out the end of this commercial, and I'm just going to let you see for yourself what it is that I saw. So did you see it? Are you sure? Let's take one more look. Okay, so check this out. The all-seeing eye. Oftentimes associated with the Illuminati. I like to call it the beast system, or the Antichrist system. Another example is this right here. It's the Eye of Osiris. So now let's take another look at that commercial. Now keep your eye on the lower right-hand corner. The all-seeing eye. So yeah, the eye shows up, but it happens pretty quick, right? Well, that's the whole idea behind a subliminal message. And I'm sure there's different intentions behind each individual subliminal message that they put out there. So we have to look at the message itself. What is it? Well, I've seen other so-called Illuminati symbols as subliminal messages and other things as well. I'm sure some of you have too. And this is just another case. So we can associate these Illuminati symbols with the beast system, the Antichrist system. Many of us are very aware of this, and we see this kind of being built up around us, yes? And as this happens, we're seeing more and more of these subliminal messages showing up in commercials and movies and TV shows and all kinds of things. So typically when we're looking for Illuminati symbols or meaning behind those symbols, we look into the spiritual. So here's where we go a little bit deeper. Sometimes my mind drifts. As I watched that sequence near the end of that commercial, I went back and I tried to watch it more frame by frame, keeping in mind that now I have found an eye in there, right? I see there's an intention in there. So what could the intention be? When I watched it frame by frame, it was really interesting. I saw some very unusual images. My first thought was, what if this really is some kind of a spiritual language that we're seeing play out here? We see the all-seeing eye in there, right? We see the Illuminati symbol, the eye of the devil, the eye of the beast system. But we see that hidden inside there. So if it's hidden in there, then what's enveloping it? What's around it? And I found some really unusual images. So again, letting my mind drift, I thought, if this was a spiritual language, what is it that I'm seeing right here from the spirit world? I thought this was really weird right here. This is the very last image in the entire sequence. This is it. And just before that was that weird looking eye they put in there, right? And they put it in there just for one frame, that eye symbol. And as that eye symbol swipes away, this is the very last image you see. And I don't know what it is. Again, just letting our minds drift. If this was from the spirit world, what is it that we're seeing? So I'm about to show you a part of the sequence right here that really stood out to me. My mind drifted to something else that was connected to mind control when I saw this, so I thought that was interesting, the fact that I find it in kind of a subliminal message, right? So let's take a look at this. So it goes to a dark screen and then a single spotlight pops on. Then the second sequence is another spotlight pops on. And then the third sequence, we have a third spotlight coming on. And then the fourth sequence, right down there in the bottom left-hand corner, you see a smaller fourth spotlight pop on. Which leads us to the subliminal message, the I in the subliminal message. So I wonder when I see this, is this some form of imprinting? Is this some strange form of mind control? Let me show you what it reminded me of. It reminded me of a sequence that I had seen in a recent film called Starry Eyes. It's all about a young girl going out to Hollywood and trying to find that big break. We've heard that story before, of course, and she actually does wind up getting her big break. But unfortunately for her, it turns out that they are a satanic production company. So for whatever reason, those strange spotlights and the way they came on in that subliminal message reminded me of a sequence from this movie right here, from Starry Eyes. I call it the mind-controlled demonic possession scene. As I play this out, you're going to notice, once again, those same spotlights come up. And the idea of these flickering lights connected with mind control or trying to break someone's mind is certainly not uncommon, and this is nothing new. It's been around for quite a while. Flickering lights and mind control. Do these flickering lights somehow assist in mind control? Perhaps it's a way of softening up the mind to receive information. Or maybe it's nothing at all. Maybe it's just my imagination. Maybe it's just my mind drifting. I certainly don't have all the answers, but I do think it's interesting, and it makes me wonder. We find this very common satanic Illuminati symbol in a commercial for courage. It makes me wonder. Hey, thanks for watching.